How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for clicking on yet another one of my videos. I was going back and forth this morning. I just checked out of the hotel that I was leaving at the end of the last video. And I was going back and forth thinking, do I need to film today? Should I film today? Is there anything really worth doing? I mean, there's always stuff worth doing. And then I reminded myself, this is probably going to be the last day of like me on my own, full-time van life, just a day in the city. Because I head out for camping at the end of the day today. And then when I get back from the camping trip, sure, there'll be one night where I hunker down in the city and grab some shut-eye. But after that, this chapter will very quickly wrap up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, as always, make sure you're subscribed and you have notifications turned on so you never miss a Van Life Plus episode. All that is to say, I decided to say, F it. Let's film today. Just a nice, relaxing day. Myself and Penny up on the dash, giving herself a bath, doing what we do best, which is arguably nothing in these situations, but yeah, it's a very gloomy day. It rained all night. It's probably going to rain on and off all weekend. It is what it is. It's a long weekend in Alberta. Let's see what we can get up to, shall we? I will be damned. I didn't think it would happen before this chapter ended, but it did. It was underway since the beginning. I actually think it's been underway since the end of chapter 4, but yeah, we got brand new washrooms finally completed down here at this entrance to Fish Creek Park. Well, ain't that a nice bookend? I'm distracted looking at a crapper and I can't even pull into the parking spot straight. Story of my life. There we go. It's the small things, you know? Alright, now we're here. Now what? Oh, the big sketchy beige van scared them off. Make good choices. Yeah, Lucky is in an absolute state right now. Always is though, right? But like, yeah, I just got my bag from being in the hotel and everything. Laundry bag down here, window blocker stuffed in there. I got the fire pit for the weekend. I got the new camping mat, it's been riding around in the Irish Fire Queen. I got the cooler back there on the bed, and yeah, it's just a time. But I will not be bringing Grace with me on this camping trip, so we can give her model representation a little Thank you very much. She will be having a sleepover outside Lindsay's house. I actually just took her over there. Said hello to Lindsay really quickly as well. We're going to meet up with her later this evening. I've actually got orientation tonight. Well, not orientation. That's not even the right word. It's an open house for the kindergarten that Brooklyn will be going into this fall. And then after that, I'm taking off for the campground. I can feel you right there, you stupid sucker. Anyway, that's crazy. That's crazy. Open house for kindergarten. Little girl needs to stop growing, but time stands still for no man. Still can't find the dead kitten for this mic, so I'm going to have to use the fancy white one that came with the white mic. And one thing I can do that I did not do since it started giving me grief was adjust my wiper blade. Yeah, just pulling it back in. Yeah, maybe it'll be fine. I'm going to need new wiper blades eventually anyway. However, I don't particularly want to get new blades before I get a brand new windshield for Lucky, because she's all cracked down here. And when I was spray painting the roof, a handful of videos back, a little bit of spatter got on the windshield up here. So it needs to be replaced, but I don't really want to fart around with wiper blades until that happens. Yeah, it's chilly out here. Damn. It's May, but if this weather keeps up, I'm going to need the diesel heater this weekend. Lindsay's been keeping her eye on all the different places. She's actually had 2 different camping spots booked, like 2 totally different campgrounds, and just she sort of waits it out and sees. She might at this point, she may have already canceled one of them. And where we're going is definitely forecasting some rain. Hopefully it's not too crazy. Ah, yes. Slowly making a dent in the drawer of Revita. But yeah, I might have to use the heater, which is fine. Whatever. Be nice and cozy. It doesn't bother me none. I just hope it doesn't get too chilly, because it's not a powered site, and Lindsay's a little worried that her and Sadie, you know, might freeze their nips off a little bit. This isn't locked, is it? No, not at all. But we may as well tidy up as much as we can. You know what? It's cold enough. We're going to take the short sleeve off, put the long sleeve on, because I don't want to get cold. I don't want to get cold. I don't want to get cold. I also don't want to get sick. So, like I said, this was in the hotel. This was not in the hotel. I don't know what I'm saying. This was in the Jeep. It was in the Space Cadet on top of Grace. So I took it out before we dropped her off. I actually did that at the hotel before I left. And I got almost all the way to Lindsay's house, realized this was still on the roof of Grace. So we were this close to losing the brand new camping mat already. My apologies, darling. I want to put this away. My shore power line. I just sort of tossed it in here all willy-nilly. Yikes. All right, shore power line wrapped up. It needs to go over here, along with the dirty laundry bag. Stuff this in there for now. Got to prepare. How heavy is this? Oh, okay. We're gonna have to get a new tank before we leave for the campground. Otherwise, the fire bowl will be useless as a witch's tit on a broom, or whatever the hell they say. Good girl. Put this in the cupboard. No mugs out here, please. No mugs. Oh, you know what? We're going to be in the van all day, and we're doing a ton of driving tonight. Let's get some internet from space happening, because we have come a long way since that fateful day back in 2021, and our tiny home on wheels is, I would say, arguably ready for almost anything. So if you got it, flaunt it, or in this case, turn on your internet and use it. I still think that's pretty freaking cool. I know lots of people have it, obviously, but I don't know, it's super cool. All right, we got some groceries and stuff to put away. We got cat food. We've got pretzels. Also, these twisted pretzel sticks from Snyder's of Hanover. So tasty. We got Wow Butter. We got Pringles. We got bread right over there. We got a whole bunch of snacks for the Pirate Princess. Let's put those in our snack drawer. There we go. And yes, the reusable lid for Penny's meat pucks. as well as juice boxes. Grocery bags nice and empty, we can put them away. And we are slowly making progress. Stuff these over here. Computer, that can live right at your feet. And our backpack, get it off the seat. Oh, we got our water pick. You know what, just leave the little latchy lock off for now. Water pick in there. Switch. And yeah, backpack can go in the back. Huh. Okay, move the TV. The switch is its dock. Getting closer and closer to the Switch 2 as well. Very exciting. Put her juice boxes in here. Oh wow, we got a fully stocked fridge going on in here. Uh-oh. I don't know how much more. I mean, I guess I pretty much got all the food I'm gonna need, but of course, in typical me fashion, I have no yogurt. That coconut yogurt that I procured when I ripped out to Bragg Creek is, I was gonna say it's in my belly, but no, it's much further along the line at this point. So this can be recycled. Let's see what we got in here. Sour cream, need that. We're having chicken fajitas tomorrow night at the campground. Oh yeah, the tortillas are in here, that's right. Yeesh. Okay, jam, bubbly. Wow, so much stuff in here. But again, probably not gonna need much. And when I get some ice for the cooler, we can move some of the cans out of here. Maybe even the Revita. Make some room. Literally just shuffled stuff around and didn't make any more space. Well, a little bit. Oh yeah, right. Brought my clean t-shirts down this morning. Let's move the backpack to the back, move the backpack to the front. Gotta make room. Constant shuffle in a tiny home on wheels, but yeah. Brought all my clean t-shirts down because they were air drying in the hotel room. Let's get them back in the cupboard that they actually belong in. I wonder how much I'm going to appreciate being able to put my clothes in a cupboard while I'm still in a standing position. Who knows? Guess we could get this actually kind of organized. Am I going to need into the back of Lucky before I get to the campground? I might need in there. Nah, probably not. Let's get this organized. This is so bunched up right now. Good excuse to put a few things away though. Let's get, yeah, we got our tin foil. We got our Starlink mount. We got our chainmail scrubby. All these things usually live in the back of Lucky. So yeah, that's where we're going to take these right now. Here. Oh yeah, let's not forget that. Ooh, that would be niche geet. There you go. Door open. Door latch. And there we go. This one usually lives in there. Perfect. Starlink stand. There. Tinfoil. Yeah, sure. Oh, I'm so excited to reorganize all of you. Enjoy your stay of execution, because I'm coming for you. All right, let's see how organized we can get this from the rear. It's way easier to do when you're inside, but again, you have to be on your knees and bent over. Some people may prefer that position. No judgment here. This pillow over there, we got our body pillow stuffed on top of the Revita drawer. One Dixon blanket on top of the body pillow. Then this pillow there. Okay, there we go. Brooklyn pillow up there. Casper pillow there. Hush pillow here, but now we need the other Dixon blanket. It's gonna kind of get stuffed in this cavity. There we go. It's all right. Pirate blanket can just lay out here. There. Got our So Cozy cover for the rear door window here. Tuck it there for now. Give me this chair, Chubustard. Okay. Organize this a little bit more. I mean, that must look a little bit better. Maybe it looks exactly the same. I don't know. But either way, close it up. Let me see. Oh, that looks way better. Hee, nailed it. I mean, minus the giant orange cooler, but beggars can't be choosers when it comes to small space. Actually, you know what? It's windy and chilly out enough, and Lucky's been sitting for 2 days at the hotel, so she's not exactly warm right now, so we're adults. We can do whatever we want. Let's turn on the diesel heater. Get it nice and warm in the tiny home on wheels while we're hanging out in her. If she'll cooperate. Oop, that just turned out. What the? You didn't even give me the off notification, or the on one. There we go. Yeah, that'll be real good for a cheap Chinese diesel heater motherboard. Confuse it first thing in the morning. But anyways, we will let that tick on. We're not going to let it run on high for too long. It's not that cold. But yeah, it'd be nice to take the chill out of the air in here. Let's unplug the EcoFlow from our shore power line. Don't need that. Tuck that away. Fold that up later. And maybe move the Pringles so they don't get fricasseed. Nobody likes a fricasseed Pringle. I'm gonna slowly getting the front organized here as well. I moved that camping chair behind my swivel seat. We'll bring our short sleeve red rum right up here on our hook. There we go. And yeah, not much else I can do with this right now. I am more than likely going to invest in another one of those cargo baskets that go on the hitch receiver once I'm in sticks and bricks. I had that near the very beginning of my van life, and actually I really enjoyed it. I'd be able to use it on Grace as well, right? Because I want to take the Space Cadet off of Grace's roof, and then but I still want to be able to go camping in her, so I don't want to lose the cargo space and this, that, and the other thing. It's obviously a lot going on in my brain right now, but yeah, I think I'll invest in one of those. Maybe when I'll get one of those ones that has a hinge and can fold up like this when it's not in use. We'll see though. Definitely a future Matthew problem. As is the camping mat. I should get this thing mounted up there where the other one is. The OG camping mat is right there, right next to the pirate flag. But it blends in. You know, it doesn't scream, look at me, there's a camping mat up here. And I think that one's bigger. I don't know if it would fit in the basket or not, but oof, you can smell that diesel heater kicking on. When I was in Banff, actually, one night, I kicked the blankets off and they ended up in front of the vent. And I know it sounds scary, but it sounds scarier than it is. Because what happened was, whoa, the wind is clearly trying to kill me with my own cargo door. It ended up clogging up the heater. The heater turned itself off. It senses that and it shuts itself off. When I started the heater back up in the morning just to make sure everything was working, technically it wasn't, because I had never heard it make the noise that it made that morning. It sounded like an alien spacecraft taking off. Then it did, like, there was so much smoke coming out of the muffler, and it made a bang. I swear it sounded like a car backfiring. If you remember the movie Uncle Buck, it sounded just like his car, and all this shit came flying out of the muffler. I mean, it sorted itself out. It just needed a real good cough, but damn, it was crazy. But ever since then, it's been working fine. Just pro tip, keep your blankets away from your vent. Oh yeah, this whole battery situation with my EcoFlow fridge here. I've been back and forth on it. It's been overheating and not performing properly. And somebody did point out in the comments that it's probably not a battery that's supposed to be consistently charged. You're probably right. That is something I actually mentioned in that video where I was initially talking about it, but I ended up cutting that out because it's just like, I film a lot. And it just seemed like, duh. But I also was of the mind that since EcoFlow provides a 12-volt plug with this, it should have worked. Either way, I'm just, whatever. We can talk in circles till we're blue in the face. I think what I'm going to do now, since this is a very large battery, again, in a small space, what I'm going to get into the habit of doing here is I'm going to pull the fridge away from the wall enough to get the battery in. So give me one hot second here. And yeah, okay, the battery compartment is open. So that's going to be the only like negative caveat here, is that the battery compartment is always going to be open, but whatever. There. So now it's not actually in the fridge, or I mean, it's like, yeah, it's not like clicked in there properly. So let's see if I can get this forward enough. Yeah. So there, that's still on the platform. Now if I have enough room to reach back down here, oh sure. And then we just push the battery in. There we go, battery's in. It was at 100%. I actually charged it when it was out of the fridge. So now I could doodly-doodly-doo, make some ice. Then when I'm done, reach back down here, hit the button, battery ejects, and now it's not charging anymore. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. And the fridge is close enough to the wall that when we're in transit, even if the battery does start to slide around in that compartment a bit, it will never be able to come all the way out because, as you saw, large battery, and we are very close to the wall. So at the most, it's just gonna go blink. Not just a hat rack, my friends. All right, and this is going great, so we don't actually need it that warm. Let's just knock it down. I like setting this to 10 degrees Celsius. I find that, especially on a nice, well, it's a cold day. I was going to say on a nice warm day. On a nice warm day, you don't need your diesel heater. But on a day like this, 10 degrees just sort of into the van will be very nice. Very welcome. Hallelujah. Well, I guess we should wander over and check out the new shitters. And in doing so, we can two birds, one stone it. Let's get rid of some garbage. And, I mean, I just left the hotel, so I don't have to go to the potty, but that doesn't mean we can't christen it. Quality content. Quality content. That's cool. They even made like a little sitting area so you can wait in comfort while your spouse dumps one out. That's handy. And no, for those wondering, I'm not worried about anybody stealing my camp mat because the only other person down here right now is that truck. Oh, there's two more people over there. Okay, I'm a little bit more worried. I didn't see those cars. I'm in Canada. They're not going to steal my shit. Door number 2. Oh, nice. Wow. Safe and secure. Oh, no mirror. That's the only downside. It smells so new in here. Why did I bring my garbage in here? The garbage can is outside, but taking care of business. Sayonara. Oh my gosh, it actually has a flush handle on it. The other ones are just like motion sensors or little tiny silver buttons you have to tickle with the tip of your finger. Down here at Bankside, we moving up in the world. That guy is sitting in his truck. He just saw me come out of the bathroom and cheer. How awkward. Who am I kidding? Like I give a shit what anybody thinks what I'm doing. All right, well, you know what? I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk. I'll bring you with me, don't panic. But yeah, I really like this area of the park, right? There's a nice walking path. Well, there's a nice walking path in the majority of Fish Creek Park. But there's a path here that goes right down to the river that's nice, easy access. Do I need a jacket? Am I that cold? No, act macho. Let's get our camping mat in for the purposes of this little jaunt. Turn off the lights. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's just one of the easier paths that gives you like such early access to the river, and it's quite nice. This is where the old washrooms used to be, and for those that live in Calgary and have gone to Fish Creek their whole lives, those old washrooms were real rustic and earthy. Is that a good word to describe what those washrooms used to look like? They're all like made out of wood, it felt like, on the outside, and they definitely look their age. Those are quite nice now. It also makes me wonder if Bebo Grove finally got upgraded washrooms as well. There's multiple entrances to Fish Creek Park. It's this huge provincial park in the middle, well, in the south side of the city of Calgary, right? It's within the city. It's super cool. And I used to come here, I used to come here all the time my entire life, but nothing to the volume that I have been since I started doing van life, obviously. It's very friendly to us, and holy crap, from this side, just look at all that space. Woo! So much more room for activities. I wonder if they're gonna put picnic tables and stuff in there, if they're just gonna like let it grow over with grass and stuff. I mean, I can't imagine they would need more picnic tables, because there's a ton right here. Anyway, total squirrel moment there. Yeah, the park's got multiple entrances to it throughout the south side of the city. And the last ones that needed upgraded washrooms were here, Bebo Grove, and Marshall Springs. Well, Marshall Springs didn't even have washrooms, but I drove by it the other day and can confirm there's new, small, cute washrooms there as well. So, yeah, my curiosity is going to get the better of me. I don't know that we're just going to stay settled here for the day. I think we're going to rip over to Bebo Grove and see if it's got new washrooms. It's a really nice entrance as well, but not as friendly for when you want to like spread out with a buddy when you're in your vans and whatnot. The parking lot's pretty tight and narrow. Yeah, look at this. Boom. That's it, we're here. God, that looks gorgeous. I love this. I was talking in a previous video, was I not, about the contrast of the nice green grass and the stormy clouded sky. Woo, looks so cool. But anyway, oh yeah, the river's really high right now. That makes sense. Spring runoff and all that. come down here. If you need to, in the summer, or if you're real ballsy any time of year really, you can come down here and have a quick horse bath. Easy access. Get in there, get her done, get out, squeaky clean. I've never done it. But it's here if you want. Yeah, I really like this entrance to the park. Off to Bebo Grove? No, I think so. What were my words? What was it I said? Whatever it was, I just paid the consequences for. Everything came flying out of the cupboard. The latch only works if you latch it and then put the locking thingy on. Hashtag van life. Yeah, that's that door still banging around. Oh my goodness. Oh, well, spoilers. Yeah, they got new washrooms too. You can see them from the top of the bloody hill. But, okay, well, not when I'm on this part of the turn, but as soon as we come around to this bend, dun, 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 there they are. Wow. I mean, I guess that makes sense. That's what I was wondering. I was like, where would flew? Yup. I was wondering where they would put them because the old ones were quite tucked away back here. Cool. Yeah, let's pull into the Grove and see. Is there so much more room for activities down here as well? Bloody looks like it! Oh my goodness, that door though. Alright, yeah, because the old washrooms used to be right here where this huge clearing is. Wow, things are changing, Penny. Are you so riveted? Look at all that space back there. And yes, just to be clear, you are watching a video where you're coming along with me checking out bathrooms in a provincial park. Hey, nobody's got a gun to your head. Hang on. First things first. It was a lot busier down here than it was at Bankside. Ooh, it's muddy too. Let's be careful. Yeesh. Oh, I'm so secure. All this stuff. Ay, ay, ay. My God. Okay. Bowl. Right, strainer in the bowl. Mug in the bowl. Mayo in the bowl. Other mug in the bowl. And then up here, there. And then, you know what's ironic? That opened, everything came crashing out because the latch wasn't on there. The latch was up here on the microwave and it stayed put. Like what? Some people's kids. Yeah, ooh, God, oh, my shoes are just getting, they're getting so dirty. I can feel it. It's oh so squishy. Oh, I should have put my boots on. Why am I even coming over here? Ridiculous. There's clearly no washroom. But, yeah. This entrance is always interesting because, yes, the washrooms were here, and then behind the washrooms, this, which is clearly a long-standing chimney from whatever was here back in the day. Yeah, it's been here forever. It's just the chimney of Bebo Grove, I guess. I'm sure somebody who's watching knows the actual like history of this thing. Watch it not be that old. It's like, yeah, that's from 93. Ooh, big hole. There was clearly something here. Look at, there's like a rock foundation and stuff. Anyway, just part of Fish Creek Park. Hi, Lucky. I've clearly got no garbage to get rid of, and I still don't really have to use the bathroom. But we got to see if they've got mirrors down here. Ooh! Don't fall. This would suck. Be a horrible start to the weekend. Am I going to be able... Yuck! What is this shit? There we go. We made it. And back on solid ground. Yuck. People bitching about me dragging my feet in my boots. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure the only ones that have mirrors then... Was that Glenfield? Yeah, I think Glenfield's the only one that I've seen that have actual mirrors in them. Here you go. Bebo Grove. It's really cool to see. I like shit like this. You know, I mean, maybe it comes from like being a kid and playing video games and like RPGs and whatnot, and being out in fields or running into new areas and seeing names come up. But like names for designated areas have always just been like a thing that's tickled my fancy. And like, I knew this was called Bebo Grove, and you see you have the sign up there, which is cool, but now we've got it on the Pooper building. I don't know, that's kind of cool. All right, place your bets. Mirror? No mirror. No mirrors. They don't want people to be feeling bad about themselves when they're down here. But anyways, yeah, this is, let me see, how much can we see of the actual grove? Yeah, see, over there. There's a pond. It's really cool. There's a walking path that goes all the way around it. I have zero interest in doing that today. It's too cold. Yuck. This should work pretty well though. Hang on. Get right next to somebody's apple. Clean off your shoes. Nature's carpet. Thank you, grass. Get the tip of my toes. Just the tip. Oh, heel too. Man, I really sunk into that mud. Yuck. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, it's a big parking lot, but it's still more compact than any of the other entrances, right? So it's, I've been down here on the vlog before. It's a really beautiful walk down there, and all the picnic tables are hidden down in that brush down there. But yeah, no, wasn't one I spent too much time at. It's still worth the day trip though. One of the best memories I have here is Brooklyn on her scooter going all the way around that pond with me. That was a fun day. This entrance is also nestled in a neighborhood that's like one of my favorite in the entire city. I'm just gonna take the white tickler off. Woodlands, right? I used to live here way back in the day. There's a Safeway just up the road in a complex that also has a liquor store. So whilst we're here, we may as well procure that yogurt and then some adult beverages for the weekend. And I guess we could get the ice for the cooler too, and just sort of, I don't really want to get the ice yet though, because I'm not leaving for hours. That's okay. The ice could be one of the last things we get on the way to the city. I was going to say when I get gas, but I'm not going to be filling Lucky's tank up. Right now, we're at about a quarter empty, right? Like we still have 3/4 of a tank, and I still haven't run that solution through the entire thing, right? I got to get back down to a quarter full before I can fill Lucky up. So we'll probably do that on the way to the campground tonight, but either way, yeah. All right. Yogurt, booze, not ice. Hey Penny, can you hear that? It's all the mud and gunk coming off Lucky's tires. Yeesh. to get some yogurt too. Yeah, there we go. I can't remember if this Safeway has a water fill station or not, but I'm going to bet that they do, because this guy is all sorts of empty. The question is, will they have the honey crema? Oh, they do. Excellent. And the strawberry. Oh, I told Lindsay I was going to try and find the coffee flavored one. Well, they don't have it here, so we're not doing that today. Okay. If they have one. If they have one, it'll be right in. Nice. There we go. Nice. Thank you for your service. All right, second to last provisions acquired. Okay. Whoa, throw me right off balance. Open the cupboard, close the cupboard, forget to latch the cupboard. Close the cupboard, latch the cupboard, unlatch the cupboard. Get the water jug. All right. I think we should be good to go now. Wait, where's the... There we go. Push that back a little. Wait, that doesn't seem right. There we go. Okay. Put our basket back. Oils back. Water picks back. And the bowl back once again. And latch it. Now, we definitely don't have room in the fridge to fit the yogurt, so we are on a clock. Let's go over to that liquor store and get some of those cans out of the fridge. Yes, and I just realized the irony behind wanting to make room in the fridge by buying more booze for the weekend. I don't know, whatever. Either way, let's get out of this parking lot and organize the coop. We're also on a slant. Move locations. Ah, yes, the UPS store workers working hard. Love to see it, boys. Penny, keep a weathered eye on that horizon. Make sure they don't miss any packages, okay? Just decided to rip over here and take care of this. I do have a package that I ordered I gotta pick up, so we'll do that when we're done here. But first, God save the yogurt. Okay, got our boozes. Also, it's very warm in here. The heater has done its job and taken the nip off, or the edge off, or whatever. Time to say night. I'm not going to worry about a burn off right now because I haven't been using my heater that much right now. So just turn it off, just straight up. No worries. We're taking our lives into our own hands here. Has this fridge moved forward? No, I mean, other than me moving it. Listen, Linda, get the White Rock and let's make some room. This is going to stay up here for now because I still have to exist in my tiny home for the next few hours. And I don't want to be tripping over this damn cooler. We've got cans of bubbly that can come out. They can go in. We've got a couple cans of Romero, but I do want to stop at the distillery before I leave because Lindsay asked me to grab her a couple as well. Those out. Yeah, my Revita could live in here for the weekend. Now we're making some room. Oh yeah, I've got cottage cheese. I was just thinking, I'm in this plaza, I could grab a slice of Una, but I've got cottage cheese. We don't need to do that. All right, I grabbed some honey lager from Alley Cat. Cans looked really cool. So I got a couple of those. Then I just had to, you know, tap into my inner white girl and grabbed myself a 4-pack of, where the hell did it go? These Malibu pina coladas. I don't care, judge away. Tasty AF. Into the cooler with you. Oh boy, we are very quickly running out of room. And I grabbed myself just a little Mickey of spiced rum in case I get a little saucy? I don't know. Anyway, okay. Yeah, we just dump a bunch of ice in here now. We should be good to go. Actually, you know what? Revita can come back and stay. You can stay. You guys can stay in the fridge. There's so much more room for activities in here now. Wait, will there be once I get all of this? Shuffle is real. Oh yeah, and then cottage cheese there. All right, that's done. Crisis. Wait, Oh, crisis not averted. This is why we did this whole thing. There we go. Now the crisis is averted. Oh man, that's funny. I tried to do a live stream on Patreon while I was just having my lunch there and sucking back that cottage cheese like the savage that I am, using the all-powerful internet from space. But no, it didn't work because twigs. So yeah, the very expensive internet from the far reaches of space, thwarted by this tree. Eh, well, shit happens. It is what it is. All right, I'm going to move, and I just have to wait for the Romero Distillery to open, and I can grab Lindsay her drinks, and then I'm actually going to need to be going down to the 88 Brewery before anything else. So we got lots of stuff to do still. Okay, I am just pulled over here at the distillery. I grabbed the drinks for Lindsay, and I also got some for myself. And I couldn't leave without procuring this for myself because, I mean, obviously, I haven't done it yet. I want to come down here and just have a nice evening and go in there, order a rum, get some food, and just chill. It's so nice in there. I mean, it's the middle of the afternoon, so it's not that busy right now. So I was able to have a nice conversation with one of the owners again. But yeah, I couldn't let this go. It was just on the shelf. It didn't have a price tag on it. I'm like, is this for sale? Like, yeah, of course. It was like this, like their merchandise shelf, but it didn't have a price tag on it, so I wasn't sure. But that's very me. Anyway, also, yeah, that package that I grabbed from the mailbox, I realized we didn't even chat about that, but I decided to pull the trigger on this for myself just because I want it for the new place. It is a place to hang my keys. Stay tuned, obviously, but that's what I picked off of Amazon for myself. So that is that, and now it is time to head down to 88 Brewing. All right, and I'm outside 88 Brewing. It's actually just around the corner there. I was here. I can't remember if I shot anything for the vlog when I was here. Came down here with Lindsay and Amber once forever ago after our trip to the RV show. I'm just waiting for a guy to come out. I'm not actually picking anything up from the brewery. This is actually a marketplace deal for some Nintendo 64 controllers that work with my Switch. I thought it'd be nice to have those on hand going forward for the other channel. So this is the last stop before I just have to hunker down and relax. I've been battling with my Starlink and I cannot get it to work. I took all of the Ethernet cable off. I took it off the wall and unplugged it. And there's a little white light there as far as I know. I don't know if you can see it or not, but that means it's online, so I don't know what's going on. I just rebooted my phone to see if maybe it was the issue. We'll see. Oh, continue, connected. I think it was my phone, because now I'm all on, that's moving right along. Shady deal out of the side of a van. He seemed like a nice guy. Yeah, look at that. Boom, unopened. I don't know if that's showing up very well, but yeah, an N64 controller. Great deal for a pair of them. So now I can stream some emulated games, which tend to look a little bit nicer online. All right, that is done. We are out of here. I will check in with all of you when I have better lighting. Also when I'm getting ice. Hopefully 3 bags are enough. Oh, I don't know. It almost broke on Lucky's floor. There we go. It is almost time to hit the road. Open house went great. Feeling very old and very proud and all those good things. All right. The question is, do we just dump? Or should we put a bottom layer? I say bottom layer. Ooh. Bottom-ish layer. Those ones will be nice and cold. Uh-oh. Can he make it work? Oh yeah. Well, that's about perfect. Just means we're gonna have to start drinking when we get to the campground. Long weekend? Tally freaking ho. Red Lodge. Did you just do this? Give me a head nod in the background. Is that what you're doing? Oh, just ting. Zoom in on that in post, Matthew. No. Oh, so secure. Like Nessa? Also, Sadie doesn't feel very good, so she just came out to get a hug, obviously, but now she's squirreled away in the back there.
Yes, this is my place.
You make good decisions.
Huh?
You look like Bruce Willis from Unbreakable with that hood on. Not that you look like a bald old guy. Well. But you don't know what Bruce Willis is? What's happening?
Guy from Six Steps.
There you go. That works. Hi, Penny. Wait, what did you just say?
You gotta catch up. I'm on my second
I have to catch up. She's on her second beer. On it! Last thing I did before I left the city. Put drinks on ice. Full circle. What are we starting? What are we drinking tonight? Yeah. Summer of Romero. Yeah, there she is. We're about to have a visitor. Oh, God. Go ahead.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, she's probably a little uppity with me right now. Well, she hasn't had dinner yet. She hasn't had dinner yet. We've been driving. No meat puck. We have them. I just haven't served Her Majesty yet. Oh, and now she's been plucked. How many shots of you I have like this holding her over the years? Hey.
She's purring.
Wow. You son of a...
She's like, fuck you.
Hi.
I have no sustenance.
Right? Yeah, she's clearly wasting away to nothing. I can feel my ribs. No, those are rolls. These are big old chunkers. All right, fire pit. And I just got a brand new thing of propane. So.
Like, what is this? Nowhere for you to go.
What?
Mistakes.
I'm out.
Oh.
This is nonsense.
There you go.
Yeah, that's it. I got a football hold. There you go. Grab the requested delivery. Do you have room for these?
Oh, yes. No, actually, we're in the fridge.
You don't have room?
I'll find room.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty full in here. Also, though, if you don't happen to have room, like I've got some on ice kind of thing, you can always just... Okay, listen. Yes, I know I said, do you have room? I meant specifically in your cooler, smart ass.
No, but by the time we drink this big-ass thing tonight.
You having your big one tonight? Yeah. Your big beer?
I said I'd have one for you when you got
No, I know. Okay, good. All right. Yes, fuzzy butthole, I'll feed you. I need a fresh can. Hopefully chicken dinner will suffice tonight. Okay, good. Get it in you. There you go. Just in case. Yes, the ground is very damp. I'm not so sure I want to put the camping mat out just because it would get very moist. Thank you, Sadie. On a Christmas day, we were mushing our way over the Dawson Trail. Talk of your cold through the Parker's fold, it stabbed like a driven nail. If our eyes we'd close and the lashes froze till sometimes we couldn't see. It wasn't much fun, but the only one to whimper was Sam McGee.
How many minutes do you have this down to?
What? This?
Yeah.
I haven't timed myself, but I don't know if the question is minutes or not.
Well, already it's different for... Oh. I see how to do it.
Is yours just like this?
Very similar.
Oh. Are you trying to do it upside down, perhaps?
Yeah.
So the middle piece is on the side.
It goes on the bottom and everything falls.
Oh, look at that.
You do things like I do.
Done!
Now I see what you mean by minutes.
Yeah,
Mine.
not quite.
It was like 45 minutes. I'm like, I don't want to be fighting with this. It needs 3 rides.
Yeah, all right. There we go. There then. Effing deployed. Let's get a propane tank and matches, shall we? It's getting a wee bit chilly. Hi. You stay in here for now. I don't know how much you'd like it in the bear den. She's gonna go. Nice. Warm us up. Perfect setup. These bad boys up here. They don't get wet.
Oh my God.
I know, like instantly,
like instant.
right? That's it. I'll get some lights for in here too. And I guess we should deploy POS. Final camping trip of chapter 5, but second of the season. We're keeping everybody on their toes around here on Vanlife Plus these days. Thank you. Where's the thing? There it is. Maybe not green. You're right over there? Okay, good. Oh, there we go. Feel like that's on high.
Yeah, I don't think we need that.
No. Yeah, that's better. You get cold? Stand up. Yeah, it took me literally. It's just push it like this.
Why?
I don't know, but that's it. It shouldn't.
Fire.
Yeah. That's fine. This is me corner.
So much happier.
Just a little bit. So much happier. It's just so lovely. Yep. That's no head, dude. My goodness. Don't get your furry head caught in there. What?
That's good.
I like it.
It's more like ambient lighting. It works really well in a small space, it looks like.
Oh yeah, if you wanted to read right here,
Yeah. I still want one.
I have one.
I know I bought it for you instead of myself.
What were you thinking? Okay, well, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning.
The last camping trip of Chapter 5 on Vanlife Plus is fully underway. Darkness has set in. Oh, we were nice and cozy in the bear den. But it's more important to get a good night's sleep tonight, methinks. It's actually kind of fun to be, Lindsay and I were reminiscing a little bit and looking back on my whole van life and our camping adventures together, because for those that might be new around here, this is not something I used to do with my cousin, right? We would see each other on family holidays and whatnot, and sometimes our paths would cross out in New Denver growing up, but ever since I started the van life, we've been doing these camping trips, and it's I don't know, it's super cool to see just how far things have come, how much we've changed and whatnot. And I'm just very thankful I'm not having to go onto Lucky's bare floor with an air mattress that has a leak in it, much like I did way back in the day at Beaver Mines. Are you stuck up there with the seats the way they are? That's not ideal. Come on, you can do it. I need to know that you can get down. I have the seat not in its usual diagonal pivot because the cooler's here. Can you get down? Yeah, there you go. Look at you go, you agile little shit, you. But anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. And as always, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Stick around. Make sure you got notifications turned on. You're subscribed and all that. This camping trip has just begun. Yeah, that's right. You want to come here and do the outro with me? We don't always do this. But when we do, I'm sure it's very adorable to some people. And highly annoying to the big fat putty tat. Until the next one, everybody, just go out there, be happy, be creative, be yourselves, most importantly, be positive. And remember, only dead fish go with the flow. Mwah.